of Kenya, our future Deputy President, Rigathi, and I want to recognize also the spouses of Madam Ruto, Her Excellency, Madam Gachagua, and congratulations. I first saw or heard Gachagua at the funeral of my fellow governor, his brother. And I asked the person sitting with me, who is that man? He was a master of ceremony. Because I found him to be very articulate and very, very smart and very, very sharp. So we're getting somebody here who I actually noticed even before I knew who you are. So congratulations. My points are 5. 1, I'm very happy to be in Kenya Kwanza. Now I can breathe. I can breathe. Here there's a spirit of democracy, a spirit of consultation. Last night I enjoyed the marathon of 17 hours because it was down my alley, discussing development, discussing how to change Kenya for Kenyans, not just for a few. Number 2, Kenya has for a long time been a country of a few billionaires and millions who are poor. Umaskini umekuwa ni kama wimbo. We want to be able to change our country. Our youth do not need, handouts. Our youth need hands up. They need to be given opportunities to thrive. Hawataki pesa ya bure, wanataka kufanya kazi. Opportunities to thrive. And so I'm very, very happy about being in this team. And quickly, number 3. Leadership is about development. It's about how we are going to transform people. And I'm so happy that my views, the views of my party, Maendeleo Chap-Chap, have been incorporated in Kenya Kwanza. Because here we work together. Kule kwingine tulikuwa tunasoma habari kwa magazeti, tunajua what is happening. Here we are being involved. And I'll tell my people, and especially the young of this country, we are looking at industrialization. We want to have factories everywhere so that our youth can get jobs. We want to be able to give you opportunities. We want to be able to, our women who have become donkeys carrying water on their backs in our country. We want to transform our country, have taps. The tap that should be farthest from a house in this country should not be more than 200 meters. So we want to push that water in the household, change our lives. Our roads, I know people of Ukambani are looking at me thinking, what are you talking about? We're talking about Emali Ukia Road, the roads in Didini, Mwala Kangundo roads, connecting South Kitui with places like Malindi. Some of those things that need to be done so that we can be able to improve the economy. And he forgot to tell you that even though we're getting 10%, our 10 ministers will be women, but in that arrangement, we'll have young people in government. We want young people in government. Haitakuwa nyumba ya wazee, itakuwa nyumba ya vijana na wazee. The wisdom of the older people and the energy of the youth, and continuing. And we want more money in the pocket. And lastly, let us work together as leaders. Me, I want to work with everybody here, and let us hold hands together. Our target is one, defeating the other team and getting to State House and running this country properly. After all these 60 years, it's time Kenyans will enjoy freedom na will enjoy kupata uhuru. Number 5, lastly, mavijana, mazeni tukaini rada, maisha na haso yako itakuwa vichap-chap na Ruto. Tusare stories za kuzimia, tujipange na Kenya Kwanza na Man Ruto. Thank you and God bless you.
Tumemwambia Alfi Mbogi iko chonjo kabisa. So, 2 things. Let me, there is something I missed in my statement, sorry, I think in the process of, I missed out the name of Governor Haemba from Trans Nzoia, who will be part of the leadership in the Rift Valley region, and both Rift Valley and Western, and also our friend Onesmus Kimani Ngujiri, who is our chairman of many things and many groups. Yeye ndio mzee, chairman wa Amani, chairman wa PG, chairman wa many things. And that he will also provide overall leadership in the Rift Valley alongside the other leaders that I announced. Maybe let me, just before I ask my brother William, namesake, to make his statement. My good friend Alfred Mutua has said something, but let me also, the Honorable Musalia Mudavadi and the Honorable Moses Wetangula have a function, one in Eldoret and another one in Bungoma. So they have asked to leave, and I think our two brothers, I think we can allow you to leave so that you can catch up with the other functions on the other end as we conclude this exercise. Tuwapige makofi. Asante sana. But let me also let me say something about what Alfred Mutua has said. Alfred Mutua has said there is a world of a difference between Kenya Kwanza and the other side, which is true. Kenya Kwanza is a coalition of Democrats, the free and the willing. The other side is the complete opposite. And in Kenya Kwanza, we have signed our agreements openly, in daylight, and all partners have contributed to the content of the agreements that we have signed. The other side, people are forced to sign agreements blindfolded with lights switched off. And that is why nobody is allowed to have a copy of the agreements on the other side. Fortunately for us, our agreements are available. That's why they are all over in social media and other places, because we are transparent, honest people. Some of our competitors have tried to use our agreements to try and sanitize the BBI project. We want to tell them there is a world of a difference between what we have done and the BBI shenanigans. Let me say this for the record, that the agreement you see has clearly demonstrated that you can reorganize government without spending 20 billion to change the constitution. By a stroke of a pen, we have shown the people of Kenya that BBI was actually a fraudulent engagement. It was not about the people of Kenya, it was about a few leaders. We have demonstrated that it is possible to organize government the way you want without spending 20, 30 billion to change the constitution. And therefore, there is a world of a difference, our friends. There is a world of a difference between your BBI and our agreements. Let me also tell our competitors, we have committed that we will reorganize our equitable allocation of resources to take care of population and other considerations. And we will do it again without necessarily spending billions to change the constitution. Because we are creative, we are innovative, and we are considerate. The 20, 30 billion shillings that we would spend on constitutional amendments to accommodate those things, we will use it to set up the Hustler Fund and be able to get millions of Kenyans languishing today, blacklisted in CRBs. We will be able to give them access to credit that they can afford. So I just wanted to say that for the record now that Alfred Mutua said something about the Kuzimia people. Let me request my brother William Kabogo Gitau to make his remarks.
Naam, nashukuru naibu wa rais, itifaki zote zikiheshimika. Kwanza nichukue fursa hii nimpe hongera Mheshimiwa Gachagua